Good morning. We had a pretty good sleep last night. We slept in and the time is 9:45, so that rarely happens. We have to go back into the town of Katherine because Kev ordered one of those air conditioning, what are they called? Those resistors, there you go. So we have to go pick that up, and then the plan today is to do Katherine Gorge, which includes like Edith Falls and a few other things in there. And then, we'll hopefully go and check out that fishing spot and give it a pretty good crack today. Right, so Kev just went to go pick up that part, and unfortunately something went wrong with ordering it, and it's still in Darwin. So it is what it is. They're going to hold it in Darwin for us for when we get up there. But while he was in there doing that, I decided to research Katherine Gorge because the gentleman that Kev spoke to yesterday about the fishing spot said that it's quite expensive to go there, and I couldn't understand why because it's a national park, and I thought it's just like walking there, shouldn't it just be a national parks pass, whatever. I've had a look. The short answer to that, obviously he's correct because he's a local and he knows what he's talking about. But to put it simply, Katherine Gorge is made up of about 6 different spots. So you've got Crystal Falls, Edith River Crossing, the Edith Falls, the Northern and Southern Rock Holes, and Sweetwater Pool. Basically, every single one of those, apart from Edith Falls, is only accessible via a massive walk, which takes over 5 days to complete, is what I'm reading up on. So the only one that you can really do in one day is Edith Falls, unless you go on a cruise, which the cruise leaves at 9 a.m, so we've missed our boat today. The only other one they do is a sunset dinner cruise. There's no option not to have dinner, it's just a sunset dinner cruise, and that's $250 per person, so $500 to access the gorge. Obviously that would be amazing to do, but $250 per person is just not within our budget for something that we normally would just hike and see, and obviously we don't have 5 days here to complete the hike. So we're just going to go to the information centre and make sure what I've read and what my understanding of it is correct, or if it's not correct. If it is, we'll probably just do Edith Falls and leave the rest. But yeah, we'll see what they have to say. Okay, so I was semi-correct, semi-incorrect. The walk that I was talking about is correct, and that's completely booked out. Apparently it books out in February for the that coming dry season, so we can't do that. We wouldn't have been able to do that anyway. But there was a tour we didn't know about, which was still a 4-hour tour, 3 gorges. It just didn't include dinner or anything like that, and it was a little bit cheaper. So we ended up going with that one. It leaves at 1 o'clock, so we had to leave the town of Katherine at 12 o'clock so that we can get there early to check in and everything. And yeah, we'll go on the 4-hour tour. I've asked if we're allowed to film. The lady at the visitor centre seems to think that we will be able to, but I will just double check before, like when we get on the boat. Obviously being traditional land and things like that, I don't want to do anything wrong and video things that I'm not allowed to, so we'll just make sure that we have permission to do that. If all is good, we will video that for you guys to see. If not, we'll obviously check in and let you guys know how it went.
What are we doing now?
Have you recorded it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
We're on the boat.
But in the wet season, when we get the heavy rainfalls, the river levels can rise a lot higher than what it is right now. There is something that I'll point out to you. The part of the river, the land surrounding us here, the land that we're cruising through today, this area is known as Nitmaluk. Nitmaluk is 2 German words mashed together to form one word. The first word is Nitmi, which means the song of the cicada, or cicada, however you like to pronounce that. The second is into the dry season. They use boats as well as helicopters during the day to do these crop surveys. Then they come up again at night just using the boats with a large spotlight. They're just checking it out to see if there are any physical signs of it. It wasn't big, but it wasn't small either. And the second one was captured in April, which was just a little over 4 meters long. So that one was pretty big. The way they check it out is to bite on it, nibble on it. And once they realise that it's not food, they spit it out, leaving teeth marks in the red float. So parks. Also, we are getting pretty close to the end of the first gorge, so we're going to be doing this walk over to the second gorge very soon. Now the walk over to the second gorge, it's about a
View from the first gorge.
Yeah, we're just finishing the first gorge, about to get on the, well, you've got to hop off and then
Hop on another boat, and then hop off, and then hop on another boat.
So we've just gotten off the first boat and we have to do a walk. I think he said 500 metres, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, there's some Indigenous art on the way, and then we hop onto the second boat, but that's the view from the first boat. So this is the first site. There's some stairs, and he has given us permission to film the art, so we'll be able to show you guys that. So there's one of the artworks up there. You can just see it. Yeah, I'll go around here and get a better view. There's a better view of the rock art there. The rocks go a fair way up.
So I asked the gentleman running the boat tour what the fish were that we've been seeing. The stripy ones are, what were they? Stripy grunters.
Grunters, yeah.
And then the spotty ones are called an archer fish, but they nickname them a rifle fish because apparently they can spit out of the water with a range of 2 meters to knock bugs into the water so they can eat them.
And he said their accuracy is like spot on.
How cool is that?
Can't get it spot on. Have we got spots?
Yeah. Beautiful walk. Yeah, there is. That's nice, isn't it? Tell you what, it's nice and cool in the shade. There's a nice breeze happening. This is pretty cool. Like 60 million year old staircase. Nah, I don't know how old it is. It just looks cool. Seen heaps of fish in here.
Before we forget as well, on the boat, the gentleman who was running the tour said that they found a 2 metre saltwater crocodile or 2.5 metre saltwater crocodile in February, and they found a 4 metre one in April. But each of the gorges is actually separated by a natural rock wall. So in the wet season, you should see like the height. There should be rocks that we've taken a photo of. I'll insert the rocks there. But yeah, the height of the gorge actually goes over those rocks, so that's how the salties are able to come in. But then they obviously use the traps that you would have seen in the video to try and capture them before they open it up for the dry season. But just in case, you can never ever swim in that first gorge, just in case, for crocodiles.
And he said the way to tell if it's a saltwater or a freshwater is you hop in the water.
Yeah, if it swims towards you, it's a salty. If it doesn't, it's a freshwater.
Quite a nice walk, to be honest. It's pretty cruisy. Oh, look at that. I'm so glad we chose to do this. We're about to hop on our second boat. We gotta get on the one with the blue seats. Bye.
He made me move seats because it was uncomfortable.
Yeah, because he was sitting sideways like you are now.
Oh.
And if at any time you want to get some of those gorgeous selfies, feel free to go up to the front there. You can stand on those 2 steps at the front. Just please do not go past the second step. I asked the question just not long ago about the boats. What do we do with them in the wet season? Now you see over on the left side there's a couple of boats tied up there on their own.
It's a pretty cool view from the front of the boat into the second gorge.
The river on the left side, that's known as the Katherine Canyon. It's the most photographed place out here. Now when we go for a cruise up through the canyon, remember you want to get some nice photos of so partial, just to remain seated please. Expect a couple of bumps.
Just about to get on the second boat. Start our second little walk.
There's a bit.
Yeah, it's not much of a walk. Waterfall. That's our boat there, down the hole. And we're off again. I think this is the last boat we'll hop on, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright, we just got off the boat and we're walking to the lily ponds where we're allowed to swim. Except Kevin and I didn't pack our bathers because the lady at the information centre said it was only like a 20-minute swim, so we were like, oh, we'll just eat and whatever. Turns out it's like an hour, so we might be able to dip our feet in or something. We'll see how we go. There's a view of the gorge that we just came from, down there. And a little waterfall there.
Alright, I made it to Lily's Pond. It's beautiful, it's cold. It's nice. Everyone's hopping in. We just hopped under the waterfall though. Couldn't be bothered hopping in, and we also didn't bring bathers. I mean, it doesn't really matter for me, but you know, I can't swim, so.
But I'm spewing about it because we got told it was only 25-30 minute swim, and it's not. It's like an hour. So.
But we got snacks, so we'll just eat them.
Maybe that's why everyone's down there swimming in that first spot. Just on our way to the last boat for
If
today.
there is one there.
Yeah, we might have to wait. So we're just doing our little walk. Yeah, it's been good so far.
That's beautiful, yeah. Learned some stuff.
So on our way back to the boat, we spotted this fish in the water, and don't know whether it's a barra or what it is, but it's incredibly bruised and it stinks, and it's thrown up its guts. How good. Alright, that was heaps of fun. The tour guide that we had was really informative and spoke so much about the stories of the land and the places that we were visiting, which was all we'd really hoped for, so that was awesome.
I think it was funny.
Yeah, he was really funny. He had a lot of dad jokes in there, which was good. So the plan is now we have to head back into Katherine because we are now east of Katherine, so we need to go back to Katherine. We're going to do a shop for our upcoming days at Litchfield and towards Darwin, and then we're going to go to the same campsite that we've been staying at for 2 nights, stay there again. In the morning we're going to try that secret fishing spot and do Edith Falls, and then we'll head up to Litchfield. Alright, we've just done a grocery shop for the next 12 days because we'll be doing Litchfield and Kakadu and there's no main supermarket. So anyway, on our way to the campsite there is this huge fire that we can see, so don't know whether it's just burning off or something that shouldn't be on fire.
I think it's something that shouldn't be. There's flashing lights up there.
Don't know. That really is a blaze. Wow.
And Catherine's got it all. Wow, that is burning.
Oh, I don't know whether they're burning off or... Wow.
Oh, that's...
Might be a controlled burn that they're doing. Just the start of one.
That looks hot.
Wow. How amazing that you get to see that. I don't know if that's the right word, but you can feel the heat in the car right now. I'd say they're doing a controlled burn. But wow, I've never been this close to a controlled burn, and I'm in the CFA, so... well, was in the CFA, so it goes to show. But you can see the fire all along the freeway. And yeah, this is a massive part of Indigenous culture, this back burning, that honestly, everyone in the world should take note from this because it is so clever and stops massive bushfires from occurring. It doesn't look nice while it's happening, like it looks a bit scary, like it's out of control, but there's so many cars there watching it that it's more than safe.
Yeah, so here in WA are just amazingly run states. Like in Victoria, there's too many greenies that have their fingers and everything, so we're not allowed to let cows out to bloody eat grass, we're not allowed to do bloody burn-offs. It just sucks.
How's that glow still with all of the smoke, pardon me? It's still just as vibrant. How cool.
We got into our camp and it is the busiest we've ever seen it, which is weird because we came here on a Sunday and there was bugger all people here, and now we're here on a Tuesday and it's actually, I think this is probably one of the last spots without squishing right up next to someone that you can go. So yeah, but we got some palmers with chips and salad.
There you go, I'll light them up for you.
Light them up. Happy days.
Red, green.
Christmas tree palmers. Palmers, A-S, not I-S. Because you say parmigiana, not parmigiana.
Hello. I think last time we spoke to you when we were actually driving, not when Kev updated you before we went to bed and showed you our dinner, we said we were going to go for a fish, but that didn't end up happening because it was just too dark. So we're a bit later than we thought we would be this morning. It's 8:45, but we're going to go to that secret spot and we're going to have a go at getting some barra if we can. The gentleman reckons that we'd be pretty unlucky not to get anything. You can get brim there, barra, like there's a few things, but also, like we said, apparently full of saltwater crocodiles in there, so you just need to be really careful. Buffalo can come in, pigs and all that sort of stuff. When we checked it out the other day, I was like a little bit nervous because you could hear things moving in the bush, but we actually ran into them at the shops yesterday, the people that told us about it, and the wife was talking to me and she's like, oh no, like there are buffalo out there, but it's not as bad as it sounds. Like they normally just run away from you and things like that. So I don't know, I've watched a lot of Discovery channels and they say that buffalo is up there with one of the most dangerous animals. So you got buffalo, you got saltwater crocs, you got wild hogs. Like, wild hogs aren't welcome here. If you guys haven't seen Wild Hogs, go check that out because it's a good movie. But yeah, we'll just see. If you don't hear from us again, check that river. Well, you won't know where it is because it's a secret spot, but anyway, we'll let you know how we go.
Alright, can't say we didn't try. We caught 2 little perch. We saw heaps of fish, like big archer fish. There was a couple of big brims, even a couple sawfish, but couldn't catch anything but the perch. And then we saw a massive snake, and it was probably 5 metres away from us.
Yeah. All of the massive fish were like 20 centimetres max. Like,
yeah,
there
which
was
is big
nothing
for
giant.
a river fish there.
Yeah.
So
but we gave it about an hour and 45.
yeah,
And
tried every lure we had. Even tried one of the perches that we caught. Still couldn't get much on it. So unfortunately, yeah, we just left that. But it was a cool spot to go down to. But yeah, we've now made our way to Edith Falls, and we are gonna attempt to do that. We're just starting the falls walk. I don't know if we're going the right way. There's a loop you can do, which is 2.6 kilometres.
But it's not really a loop because it doesn't come
No.
up and around because it's divided by water. So
Yeah, you must be able to cross it. I don't know. We're going this way. We'll see what's up here. Oh, it's too hot for this stuff. This just got steep real quick. Oh. Apparently there's a little lookout over here that we're going to take a short 70-metre walk to. It's pretty cool. Can't really see much because there's trees everywhere, but there's a pool down there. Oh, and there's that bridge where we were meant to go at the start and cross, but anyway.
I don't think you're meant to go across. I think you can go either way.
Yeah, I don't know. Have to have a look. That is cool, that. That is flowing heaps. Oh, nearly there. It's getting louder and louder. Handrails and everything for you to grab up here. It's very rocky at this section. Someone's throwing some cement bags down there. How sick's this? That is gushing. Had a little bit of a dip. The current is so strong. We're going to cross it and go to the other pool. I don't know where exactly it is or what it's called, but we're going to go there. How beautiful is that? Yeah, I don't know. How cool is this? I don't even know. You must be able to go down up there or something and then down. Yeah, there's a sign over there. We'll have a look. I'm done playing in the pool. We're both drenched. Oh, it's all out.
I didn't pack bathers, so I just jumped in my clothes.
Yeah, me either. But my clothes are my bathers half the time, so we're going to finish this loop 1.6 kilometres from the car park. So, yay. So when I was crossing that bridge earlier, and you could see all that water flowing under it, there must be another waterfall down there. Oh, there obviously is a waterfall down there, but anyway, that's it. That is sick. This is the last lookout before the car park. That looks so good. It brings back Mitchell Falls vibes. So nice. I think this is the last bridge that we have to walk across. That looks nice. What? Oh yeah, people love swimming down here. Huh. Oh yeah, because you do get crocs in it, they said, yeah. This is the lower falls and pool. Pretty deep. Probably crocs in here. There's been a few croc balls laying around for them to bite on, so.
Just found some nice little cows on our drive to the campsite. Hey buddy! Hey buddy! We're going to come over here? No, he's a bit scared. Oh, that one's got one horn at the back. Bye!
Hello. We've rocked up at our campsite. It's called Robin Falls. There's heaps of like parking bays or campsites where you can park. All the river ones are pretty much taken. But yeah, we don't know whether we should do the waterfall tonight. Holly said she's a bit sunburnt and can't be bothered. I've got the car parked in the sun at the moment because I need to charge up. We've been parked in the shade all day, so Might even go for a walk and just see if there is any other little river spots or creek spots down there.
Well, we're parked right here, so if we want to go for the walk in the morning, we can.
Yeah, we can do it in the morning, yeah. I just feel...
I want to do it, just not right now. I'm a bit hot.
Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. We did see one car on the road in, and yeah, didn't expect there to be many people here, but there is a few, and there's heaps more coming in by the looks of it. Alright, so the car's still on charge up there, but we just met a couple just down by the creek here, and it opens up a fair bit here, so we're going to move the car here, but the couple are from Drilling. What are the odds? We used to live in Drilling. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be our new campsite. Oh yeah, it was big, he just ran off. Yeah. The water is nice and refreshing, it's not deep at all. I'm going to sit the camp chairs in there probably. Yeah, Holly's camp chair stinks because it's been wet a couple of times and yeah, it just doesn't smell too nice.
Literally stinks.
Literally stinks. So yeah, we'll try and find some bits of firewood probably and just rest by this river. And then do the falls tomorrow morning. I'm pretty happy with this spot.
Another good find, Holly.
Another good find. Righto, so I found some little bits of firewood. There's not much here considering it's such a harsh environment, but I suppose a lot of people come here, so they probably take it all. Holly's having an absolute doozy of a time catching...
Doozy?
Yeah.
Fun. Doozy means bad.
Nah.
I'm having a ripper of a time.
Catching some spangled perch for bait, so...
I'm just being
it's so shallow, but oh, she got the lure stuck in the weed over there. And she brought it back here. I was going to untangle it for her, and there was a massive spider on the end of it, so she threw it back in the water, and then you just saw like 3 fish come up and just smash it, and then it was gone. He's just disappeared. Hang on again? No, we got leaves.
Ah.
She's just got the drag real loose, just playing around with them, so... I know, caught a couple spangled perch, Savo. Holly caught most of them. I think I only caught 2. I wasn't really fishing though, Holly was. We've had parmas and veggies for dinner. Now we're just relaxing. Nice little fire. Sound of the creek. Oh, by the way, these things with Captain Morgan, holy, just absolute game changer. Anyway, how are your legs going there, Hol?
Stay away. Guys,
recently,
guess what I got?
we've
Cherubin.
Yeah, they call them cherubin. I think it's going to load. All I can see is your face behind that bag. Now there's no light there. This right here is a cherubin. Apparently these are really good Barra bait. They're basically just a little yabby. There's a few of them down at the river now. We've got a pot out to try and catch some, but I don't like our odds. Geez, they bounce.
Yeah, he's got clippers at the end too.
Yeah, they're basically a little yabby. But look how transparent his body is. You can literally see all of his stomach and everything.
His little legs.
So yeah, we got the cray pot out. We
Gonna catch some yabbies.
Well, yeah, there was some big yabbies there too. Actually, some beautiful ones too. Very blue and red clawed and all that. They were quite pretty. Good morning, peeps. Holly has continued to catch some little perch this morning. How many did you get?
I only got 2 this morning.
I got 2, yeah.
But I said to Kev, does it count if I catch enough where I can join them all together and they make a 40 centimetre length? But it doesn't count. Otherwise, I would be in the lead.
No, that's not true. We're about to head and do the Robin Falls. So
apparently it's not too far a walk. I think it's 400 metres from the car park, but we're 400 metres away from the car park in a camp spot. So we're just going to walk from the camp spot. So I think it's like 1.6 return or something like that. But apparently it's a little bit rocky, but it's not too bad.
We'll be right. We'll do it in thongs.
Yeah, we'll see.
Somebody has shut the sign multiple times.
1 kilometre return.
You are here. Robin Falls is up there. Onwards. The track's a bit rocky and rooty. Just follow this creek.
Six little waterfalls along the creek as well, which is very tiny little bit.
Yeah, pretty small.
Still pretty cool.
I don't know how big this fall is at the end, but I guess we'll find out. There's just heaps of rocks. Still rocky. Hole in the creek. Yeah, the rocks, yeah. Must be the sun and just the water and that. Holly spewing that she didn't bring the rod. There's been some deeper spots, but she only really thought that. She still wanted to, so. We're a little bit confused. We don't know if that's the falls or if we've got to keep walking. Doesn't look like there's much of a track, but we just had to cross the fall in one bit and go back around on ourselves, so I don't know, we'll keep walking and see, I guess. We found the fall. You just got to follow your ears. This one looks heaps better than that last little one. Oh, that's cool as. Looks like That's cool. It's a little bit hotter, I'd probably hop in there. Just climbed up a little bit more. There's actually a pool just down there where you can swim in. How cool is that? So that was Robin Falls, just on our way back now. Oh, back to the car. That wasn't too bad, it was pretty easy to be honest. Again, we just did it in thongs, so nothing major. We're going to pack up this tent and head up the road somewhere, head to Litchfield, I'm pretty sure.
We're going to go to Adelaide River first to have a look there,
yeah.
And then we'll go through.
Woo, exciting times. Yep. Check engine light. Don't worry though, I'm pretty sure it's just an EGR fault because it's not working properly. So I was right, it was just an EGR. Insufficient flow detected. It faults up a couple times here and there, mainly when it gets hot, so I don't know why, but it just does. But I bought one of these king chrome readers and I'm just able to clear it if you just turn the car off. So.
Okay, so on our drive we just saw that there's a place called Zebra Stone, and apparently it's only found in Northern Territory. You can't find it anywhere else in Australia, and it's a special type of stone that they make into jewellery and red tables and things like that. So we're going to park and have a look in there and see if we can show you guys some Zebra Stone.
I just walked in and there's this nice table. That is so smooth.
And apparently it's not just found only in this part of Australia. Apparently Northern Territory is the only place in the world that you can find this Zebra Stone.
How cool is that?
Oh, there's a cup.
Look how thick it is.
There's a cup here.
Yeah. Just a photo. That is awesome. That'd be sick to have. It's so smooth. You can buy some of them as well. Oh, these ones are cool. That's awesome. That was awesome. That was sick. How cool are these? For a rock to have patterns like that. It's just amazing. Here's a big one. That is so good. It's free to come in here as well. That is so heavy. Even got them in the fish tank. Yeah, little guy. That was amazing. Not like a huge gallery or anything, but the lady there was so lovely. She took all of her time, yeah, and told us that like they have pretty much the only mine here in Australia that does it, and they don't want to mine it all out because otherwise once it's gone, it's gone, and
So
she
they
doesn't
just-
want to sell it to people to then sell to China and all that, so she just keeps it all here. And yeah, we told her she should get stickers and we'll get a cry cut and start making stickers and shirts and all that, because she said that it sort of just relies on the old word of mouth for people to come here. But
So if you come into Litchfield,
yeah,
check them out.
it's beautiful.
It was awesome.
You-
and
we got earrings, couple
Yeah.
rocks.
really good stuff.
Oh,
But,
Holly got earrings.
and yeah, she said that they mine, was it 2 square meters at a time? But it can take them anywhere from like 12 hours to drive out to the mining site, which isn't actually that far from here. So just because of the heavy terrain, and then it's hard work as well. So
Yeah.
good on them. And they do bottled water for free. Who nowadays at a shop or like at a cafe does bottled water for free? Good on them, because you should not have to pay for water.
Lovely people, lovely people.
All right, guys, that brings us to the end of another episode.
Obviously, if you like our content, please give us a like, share and subscribe. Hoorah!